It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so listen, man, there were so many great performances on this Giovanni Santillan, Alexis Rocha undercard that, like, these fighters don't deserve to be lumped up in one video. They all deserve their own separate attention, their own separate videos, and we're going to continue that here on True School Sports as we talk about none other than Gabriela Fundora. Yes, Sebastian Fundora's sister. She had a fight on the undercard. If you didn't see it, you missed out. I know a lot of times people don't really care about women's boxing, and I don't blame them sometimes because a lot of these women's fighters they can't really punch, and sometimes a lot of them can be overhyped by the media and stuff like that. So I get it. But this girl right here, she can fight her ass off, and I've been banging the drum for her for a little bit of time now. Gabriela Fundora is the real deal. I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I personally think skill-wise and technique-wise, I like her skill set better than Sebastian Fundora. Her punches are tighter, and she's just a beast. She's a straight beast. So just imagine Sebastian Fundora with better technique and tighter punches, and you'd get Gabriela Fundora. But nonetheless, she had a fight last night against the very lovely and talented IBF champion Arley Mucino, and it was a step-up fight in the career for Gabriela Fundora, for her to really stick her flag in the ground and announce herself to the world as someone who's a force to be reckoned with, in women's boxing. And at 21 years old, she delivered what I believe to be a star-making performance of the highest order as she beat the brakes off Arley Mucino. I mean, there was a clear size advantage, so I'm not gonna not state the obvious, but she stopped her in 5 rounds, and Arley Mucino is a fighter that she hasn't lost since 2015. It's been a long time since she lost, and she's a good fighter. She's beaten some good fighters along the way, like Tenkai Tsunami, Jackie Calvo, things like that. So as well as Yudica, the girl who fought Seniesa Estrada, the Argentinian girl that fought Seniesa Estrada. So Arley Mucino's a legit fighter, and Gabriela Fundora treated her like a piece of trash. She was stalking her the whole night out that southpaw stance. She was getting close to her the whole night. And the hooks she was throwing were just so tight, so sharp, so compact. She was picking her shots nicely, and it was a beatdown of the highest order as she dropped her twice in the 5th round and ultimately wound up stopping her in the 5th round. And she is your new IBF Flyweight champion. So what does this mean for not just her weight class, but the fighters in and around her weight class? Because I know Seniesa Estrada has stated that she wants to go undisputed in all these weight classes, and I've said for the longest time I feel like Seniesa Estrada is the best, most skilled fighter around these weights, and I would never pick against her to lose because that's how much I believe in her skills. But if I had to pick one fighter around the weight class, around these weights, it'd probably be Gabriela Fundora. She's damn good. She's big. She's a southpaw. She can punch with both hands. It's a hard out for anybody. But Seniesa Estrada right now, she's down there at 105 or 108 or whatever. She's trying to fight Yokosta Baye and whatnot. And understandably so, that's a big fight. That's, as my boy Hyro would say, that's the sexiest fight in boxing. So they're going to go ahead and try to make that fight. That's top priority. But there still is a big fight for Gabriela Fundora in this particular weight class, because if you look at who's in her weight class and what could be the biggest fight she can get in the flyweight division, you got to look at the fight between her potentially and Marlen Esparza. Now, Marlen Esparza, she's the OG now. She's pushing 34. Ain't too much time left for Marlen Esparza in women's boxing, you'd have to think. But as far as I'm concerned, Marlen Esparza in the flyweight division is the girl to beat in this division. She has all the other belts. She has the WBC Women's World Flyweight title, the WBA Women's World Flyweight title, and the WBO Women's World Flyweight title. So Fundora versus Esparza is an undisputed fight. They're both Mexican Americans. The fight makes a ton of sense. The only question will be is, will Marlen Esparza be willing to fight Gabriela Fundora? Obviously you gotta respect Marlen Esparza and what she's done in the sport. She was an Olympian, a top flight creme de la creme Olympian. Her only loss, Marlen Esparza's only loss, is to Seniesa Estrada. I know that's a fight that she wants in the future, but I don't think Seniesa Estrada is gonna fight Marlen right now or anytime soon until that Yoko, when she solidifies what she needs to solidify with Yoko Savai, then I think that fight can happen, especially now with all the talent she's got. But in the intermediate time, this would be a damn good fight. Gabriela Fundora, Marlen Esparza. It don't get no bigger, it don't get no better in the women's flyweight division than that fight. So I'd like to see it happen. If not that fight, then you also got a fight with Kenia Enriquez, who actually, believe it or not, even though Marlen has all the belts on BoxRec, Kenia Enriquez, for some strange reason, is the #1 rated women's champion. And, she's been around for forever, and she's a true champion, That'd be a good fight also. If not Seniesa, then Esparza or Kenia Enriquez has to be the way to go for, the female towering inferno, Gabriela Fundora. Because if you didn't see the fight, oh my God, she was throwing grown woman punches. It was actually probably one of the, there's been a lot of one-sided beatdowns this year. It was up there. I would say it's one of the top 10 biggest one-sided beatdowns in the championship fight I've seen this year. It's up there. I don't know where to put it, like amongst Crawford and Spence or Inoue Fulton or Jaya Pataya versus Jordan Thompson. But if I had to make a list, she'd be in the top 10 because it was that dominant, and she beat a girl who hadn't lost in 7 years, who was a legitimate world champion, and made her look like a D-class fighter. So that lets you know the kind of level she's on and the kind of level she's progressing towards in the sport. And I look forward to seeing Gabriela Fundora. I don't follow women's boxing as closely as I used to, but when someone puts on a great performance like that, you got to talk about it, and that's what we're doing. So, shout out to her on a great performance. Leave your comments down below. What do you guys think about Gabriela Fundora? Who would you like to see her fight? How do you rate her chances against the likes of Marlen Esparza, Kenia Enriquez, Seniesa Estrada? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.